Hey everybody, this is G Rider again, and I'm on the bike, and I actually pulled it off onto this grass. If you ride really slowly, this is a light bike. You can ride it very slowly and carefully on either gravel or grass, as I'm doing, but I've got my feet down ready for the bike to slip. I'm pulling up very slowly here to the edge of the road on wet grass, and I'm going to edge out very carefully and look over my shoulder and give the tires a second to dry off before I start doing anything crazy. And on a very nice piece of road here that I found, as I said, by accident, and very pretty. I'm heading, I guess, west towards Tate on some very pretty road, and get my backpack adjusted. This road is called Yellow River. And I want to talk about something real quick. It's going to be a short video, then I'm going to stop and turn the camera off. And it's a book that I'm going to post the title on this video, and it's about sports riding. And one of the things it talks about is what are the inputs to a turn in terms of your body. And we all know to press down on the hand in the direction we want to turn, but what this book is talking about is really using more of your body in that process. And of course you see racers do that. They shift the position of their body to one side or the other, and of course they get a knee down, but I'm not going to talk about that, and that's not a goal of mine personally, at least not at this time. But what the book talks about is, instead of just pressing down with the hand on the right side, say to turn right, that you can lift your left knee and or the knee in the direction you want to, on the opposite side that you want to turn. Say you want to turn right, you would press up with your left knee, lift up with your left hand, press down with your right hand, and you'll be amazed how much more easily and quickly, just like I did just now, you get your bike up on the side of the tire. And in fact, it makes such a difference that you might find yourself leaning the bike a little more earlier than you're accustomed to. So work on it. But as I talked about in my video about turning your head in a turn, to not get fixated on any point, and to relax yourself so that your mind knows where you're going in the turn. This is the same thing, in that it's more active, and you're using your knee, both of your hands. You're lifting and pulling at the same time with your hands. And for me, that was a new concept that I was not familiar with. I was used to want to turn right, press down on the right side. Want to turn left, press down on the left side. But this is saying lift and press, and then use your knee concurrently. And obviously the knee thing is somewhat geared towards a sports bike rider, but I think on a standard bike, your knee is generally along the side of your tank. In a cruiser, a little less so, but I still think the idea of using both of your hands and using your leg and your knee a little bit to press on the pegs, which is one of the things you're doing, is you're pressing down on the peg to lift your knee, and it's pushing your bike in the lean direction you want to go, and it gets your tires up on the side quicker, and so it's a more active riding style. On a sports bike, obviously you need to be a little forward, and on any bike, if you find that your arms are straight and that you've got them locked, they're in the wrong position. You need to get closer to your handlebars. You need to get your arms bent. You need to get them relaxed, because if you straighten them and you stiffen them, you're fighting the suspension and the desire of the bike to flex and ride with the road, at least allowing the forks to compress and easily make sure I don't need to turn. Now, you don't want to resist the bike's natural tendency to compress the forks and move with the motion of the road. So if you've got your arms locked, you're fighting your forks and you're reducing the handling capability of the bike. So if you relax your arms, you'll feel the difference. You'll feel more comfortable. And when you go into a turn, if you find yourself that your arm locks as you go into the turn, you need to work on that. You need to get a little closer. You need to get a little more relaxed. You need to get in a little more active position when you're riding. And obviously a sports bike is, you're going to lean forward a little bit naturally. But even on this bike, I can find myself sitting up, straightening my arms out, and that's just a habit, a riding tendency that I have to break. So that's it for today, short video, and as always, thanks for watching my channel, and safe riding.